wholeness and balanced vibrations. Sending much love to all. Great rising. Up early with the little one who refuses to sleep. It's been about a year, some change now. You know, give it to him. Consistency. Sleep warrior. He sees sleep coming and he smites thee. Nah, I ain't with it. Even if it's he might lose the battle, he'll be back up. Remember in the war, noble protector is he. As as the world goes through transitions, so must we. It's our mother. So as she changes, we change, and many people have a hard time adjusting to change. Change is inevitable, and the more we can get used to change, the easier we transition into different spaces, and the faster we transition into spaces. Hold on, banana break. So, transitions, phases, shifting. We're talking about the moon here, huh? 8 phases of the moon change every couple days. And just like that, we do too. But in dialing into the reality where we are, in the spaces we're actually tapping into the most, because I'm not necessarily there. But I know family, friends, and people in general are there. Many people are home, and it's amazing because many people are getting time with their families, which is extremely important. Family is of the highest priority. You know, you loving yourselves, loving the DNA, like all that is connected with you in the home. That's how you create nations. That's how you build communities. And it's a short plug. We got a 3K in my community in King Street, South Carolina. If you're around, register online at onetribe.io under the Sovereign Living tab, where we are raising money for our greenhouse. But I continue. So we look forward to seeing us on the 30th of May. But I'm realizing, and I knew this was coming, being that people are in the house. You know, we got children. What do children do when they're locked in the house? You know, many adults or just kids. You know what I mean? And then who haven't really, hit that next level up and become an adept and become an adult. You know, just because the age is there doesn't mean the wisdom is there. And we get down, buddy. Sit up here. And so when kids are locked in the house, they fight. So we got a spike in domestic abuse, spike in it's problems in the home, because it's now people are really realizing, like, you can't run away from this and just go to work, come back on the weekends. You got to handle the situation via the communication. So communication has to be strong. Communication has to be on point. And this is not a flip the light switch type thing. Becoming an adept, becoming an adult, you have to learn. This is wisdom that you have to apply. You can't just know these things or say you know these things and dive into it. So I looked into this when I was raised. I was raised with during the times we had corporal punishment in the schools. The teacher can spank you. We got the ruler. You got the paddle. You got the strap. You got all through elementary school. Like, get in trouble, let's fight. You know what I mean? That's right. It was this was the punishment. You went to the principal office. She tell you to bend over the chair and bang. You know what I mean? You. And then you get written up, and then you go home and you get it again. from mom, dad, grandma, whoever, is there or think they have the right to or need to, punish you in that particular way. And I would think later on as we grew up, Hapana, no down, we go, hey, baby, can't go down. No shoes on. Not for a walk. And he had no shoes on because he wasn't allowing mommy to sleep. So I had to grab him from the bed and we going out for a walk. Communications. So continue. And so on my seat, and that's another reason I can't get down. You poop over here too. Hey, baby. Let native animals go loose out here. Alright, so Apana. I don't know if we'll be able to finish this message. But people fight, people argue, people spank children when they no longer have the ability. Apana o mulau. Apana. Apana. You can eat some of this banana. You can't go down. When they lose the ability to speak or communicate, and that becomes an issue. I can no longer talk, so now I must fight. I must hit. I must spank. I must beat, because they don't understand me, and I can't get what I want to communicate to them, and that's frustrating. Trust me, I know. So anybody can tell you when they want to communicate something or speak on something, and they feel like they weren't being heard. They weren't being heard. This person is ignoring me. This person is an idiot. This person is stupid, or whatever adjective you want to give the project on someone else who can't understand your message. When most of the time, it's the power is all in you. For you to be able to transmute that energy, or come up with a better way to say it, or even sometimes it just don't need to be said. It doesn't. You need to internalize why that frustration or that thing frustrates you so much, to the point where it takes you out of your joy. It takes your joy of this person. You allow this person to take your joy, take your happiness, and somehow it thwarts you from getting where you need to be, or thinking they're stopping you from where you need to be. And breath is one of the most powerful things in the reality. One of the elements, air. Elements are strong. You got these elements. This is one you want to use. Take a deep breath. Fill up both lungs plus the two pockets in the back. Like a frog, frog amphibians, they puff up and see them in the back. Yes, you got those too. You got some amphibian DNA with some reptilian DNA too. All this stuff. Take deep breaths. This is a power. This is a major power. They say your wisest thoughts live at the bottom of your lungs. Well, I say. So you take that breath. It slows you down. Apana, no down. You said down. I thought I was supposed to. Yeah. You got anything on the breath? Think about it and come back. So, yeah, exactly. That one. Let's go. Reset. Use it as a reset. Right. In working out, breathe. The only way you can get through this workout, you're gonna have to breathe, or you're gonna get lightheaded, pass out because you're not breathing. The oxygen has to match the level of intensity that you're in. So if you think you're in a hot space, you better dragon breath. And get that thing right. Or you gotta blow a lid. You're gonna blow a fuse. You're gonna blow a gasket in the engine. Like, so coming into these spaces, and again, this is invisible. And you're tapping into the invisible, something that you can't even see, but you know it's there. So, and that's really what's going on. If you get into a space where you're at it with your spouse or your kids, or you take a breath, you sometimes don't even know what's causing that. So tap into something else that is directly adjacent with that same energy. You can't see it there. It's here, and you know it is. It's that this aggravation is, you don't know what's aggravating me. And you find some breath. Okay, breath can help me answer that. Yes. Yes. Any other element. Staring at the candle flame. In meditation. Meditate in the breath. Drinking some water. Going swimming. We got an opportunity to go to the beach, this weekend, and well, not this weekend, because we're operating weeks, week, strong. In this 7-day cycle, we got to go to the beach, and it's been years, which is probably crazy for some, years since we made it to a large body of water, and it was so healing. It is so healing, just to be out there and to realize the power of the elements. You know how strong, how these forces that you have access to, these ain't no little play things. Fire, water, earth, like ether, like these are elements. They're part of them. They're everything of the creation. This is part of the creation. So when I say take the breath, take that seriously. This is the breath. Think of hurricane. This thing is powerful if you know the formula. Water. Be drinking water. We washing water. And it's like the little sprinkles that we go play in the rain sometimes. But when you go out to that ocean, the ocean is massive. Like it reminds you, like these things are massive. You get swept up by a wave. Like it's over. You out of here. You off your feet. You're down. And you gotta find your way back up to the surface after the splash. So don't take these elements lightly, please. Your body has all of them. All of them. All of them. All the elements. All the minerals on the planet. And you're taking a primal approach to problem solving. Problem solving. Problem solving is not made with the fist. That's not a sustainable goal for problem solving. Anytime anyone who chooses to solve a problem with force, fighting, war, it's only a temporary fix, if that. Because that person that you destroyed is going to come back. Even if you killed them, they're coming back in their children. They're coming back in the people who believed in them, the people who needed them, the people who missed them. It's coming back. So you might have a temporary issue of setting this person up for that amount of time by hitting them, or obstructing them from getting where they want to be, doing something petty like moving their keys, or there's a lot of stuff that goes on. It's only a temporary fix, and you're only setting yourself up for a future headache. So let's fill that head with the elements, the body. Use that. Breathe. Even such a power in listening. And I teach my kids listening class. I have 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen more than I speak. And they say, I have 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen more than I speak. Right? And this is a fact. You get so much more. Get so much more when you listen. You learn so much more when you listen. You can't listen and talk at the same time. Even at a quick wait, somebody says something, you respond right back. You didn't think about what they said. You didn't internalize what was going on. Take a breath. Right? Okay. You done with the banana? Okay, you got another bite in there? Okay, cool. Alright, so breathing, using the elements as they are. Hold this.